that generic resume advice and interview advice that is all over front page Google and things like that, that's actually hurting so many people, because so many people come to me and they think that their resume has to look a certain way, or it has to only have this amount of bullets, or it has to be laid out exactly like this. And each person is unique. Each one of us has an amazing story behind us. We've lived our experience. We have had these amazing achievements throughout our career. We've come up with new solutions. We are the expert. And we want to showcase our value on that resume to an employer. So your resume, in essence, becomes a marketing piece. And think of any single marketing piece that you've read throughout your career, or anything in your life, actually. None of them look exactly the same. And it's because those organizations have actually said, this is the best way we want to present our information to a potential buyer or client. And I want you to think of your resume as the same way. I want you to come back to, what's my value? What story do I want to tell? What do I want them to know about me specifically? What have I done? Again, you're the expert in your field. You have lived it. You have served in that. And when you start with that, in terms of the expert, that, or in terms of the value, in terms of the value that you want to say, start with that, and then frame out your resume and your bullets, and look at the best way to present that information so that it engages its audience, which is going to be that recruiter, that hiring manager, peers on the team, all the decision makers in terms of that hiring, or that job vacancy. And the same thing with the interview. There's not one way to answer these questions. It's literally your own stories. If you go to an interview with like 8 to 10 stories of amazing things that you've actually done, and you shape those to what they're asking, you're going to be golden, because again, we want to showcase our own value, our own achievements, our own story throughout this job searching process. And we don't want to like cookie cutter it out so that it just looks like everyone else's, because that's not telling our value. And how we're going to get those jobs and how we're going to get those better salaries and be able to command and negotiate a higher salaries, again, it comes back down to value. So really, as you're going throughout all this and you're going through your search, really think about, what's special about me? What have I done? What have I achieved? What projects have I led? What new innovations, what new thought process did I bring to the team, or even in my own workstation? Those actually belong on a resume too. And those are the things that we want to talk about for your resume, for your interview, and things like that. So that, again, you're showcasing why you're a standout candidate. And that's where it all comes down to. So please don't think that every single thing has to follow this exact same blueprint, because the people that do that, I feel like, are really missing out on the opportunity to share their unique knowledge and their value.